Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Emma and Georgia, and today we are watching How to Get Away with Murder Season 4 Episode 14. If you want to watch our uncut reactions, link to the Patreon is down below.
Last episode was the second part of the crossover with Scandal, and it was the big class action suitcase episode. We don't yet know whether Annalise has won or not, and to be fair, I don't know whether she will. I think she gave an amazing speech. She used that judge's hypocrisy to her advantage, and I think she did amazingly, but I am fearful that she might lose just because drama.
I know, for drama's sake, they like to, you know, give us bad news, but I'm hoping so much that she wins this because it would mean so much, not only to her, but millions of Americans that have had injustice in their trials. I think Nate's dad was a perfect example of that. I hope she wins it so bad. It would just turn her life around. You know, she'll have work, she'll be more stable, and I think everything would just fall into place. But this show never gives us a happy ending, so...
It would break my heart so much if Nate's dad remains in prison after this. Olivia was great in that episode. I thought her scenes with Annalise's mum were really good and very touching, because, you know, Annalise's mum is always here to break our hearts. I feel like Annalise's words to Olivia would have left a mark on her, and she would have taken that back to Scandal and utilised those words. So Annalise's mum made it to Scandal too.
I know, like, we rarely see Annalise's mum, but when we do, it always makes an impact somewhere.
Yeah.
Wherever it may be.
The worst part of the episode.
I know what's coming.
Michaela cheated on Asher. Someone in the comments told us why, and she did actually say it in the scene, but I missed it. I don't know if you did, but she basically said to Marcus how he is everything she's ever wanted in a guy because she's always been chasing her Barack Obama. Like, she's made that joke thousands of times throughout the show, and so basically he was everything that she wanted in a man, and so her desires kind of took over her in that moment. Just because he's a perfect man doesn't mean you should cheat though.
I know, so she thinks Marcus is like the perfect kind of man for her. Is that what she's saying? But that's not justification though. That's exactly an excuse. Like,
and I think she's aware that there's no longevity in it. Like, they're never gonna see each other again, probably. Throwing away her relationship for nothing.
How could you not think of Asher once while you were doing all of this? You know, I'm Michaela's full-time boo.
I hope he finds out this episode, and I hope it is her that tells him as well. This episode, I'm excited because obviously we're out of Scandal now, and I think all the main plot lines will be coming into the fold, so we'll have more of Laurel's mum and Laurel's dad and all of that stuff. Oh, and Simon woke up last episode as well.
So much happened at the end. We got the memory stick and we got Simon.
Yeah.
I'm pumped for both of them. Whenever they bring Wes back, it just always makes me so sad because we're never going to probably see him again.
I know.
Through memories and flashbacks and stuff.
I think these are his last two episodes.
Thinking back to when Wes died, he had a lot of stuff going on that we didn't even know about, like knowing Dominic, Laurel's mum. We never knew any of this stuff, and it's only coming out now. I'm just so glad Frank has told Laurel about the memory stick. She needed to know what her mum was like. I'm excited if they dissect into that today because it does intrigue me whenever Wes is involved. So,
well, it is the penultimate episode of the season, so I think it probably will be, and there'll be a massive cliffhanger at the end.
I know, I think Simon's going to have a lot to play into the cliffhanger. I wonder what's going to happen with him. How much does he remember? Is he going to be alright?
Can he speak?
Recovery? Yeah, you know, there's a lot of questions here. I think as soon as Oliver gets whiff of this, he's going to be right there with him. Who showers when the door is open? Oh,
Wes!
Oh, it's Wes!
8 months ago!
Hello?
Oh my god, this is so strange.
Mrs. Castillo?
Hi.
She looks so shifty.
Look, I'm not sure what this is about.
Sit, I'll explain. Sit, Christoph.
Oh, she used the full name.
Would you like something to eat?
Yes,
Perhaps
Wes,
a
good
beer?
idea.
I just want to know what I'm doing here.
You're having legal troubles.
What were his legal
Wallace Mahoney
troubles?
was killed.
The Mahoney stuff.
Not sure what that has to do with me.
I'll pay you, Christoph,
Pay me for what?
to stop seeing Laurel.
Why?
Don't tell me she has stakes in Antares.
Why would she want him to stop seeing you?
Because she's insane. Literally. Or maybe I was wrong. This was all her.
Don't jump to conclusions.
Ask him exactly what he knows.
She can't go to Denver.
He's been involved in this since day one.
He's been working with your
Denver
dad
needs to
or
die.
mom.
I'm
It's too dangerous
sorry.
to understand.
Fine, then I'll go to my mother.
Caught up
Telling
in
Annalise.
everything.
No, she just got back from DC. The last thing she needs is for me to dump this on her.
Do you want your son back?
Connor and I have some news we want to share.
Not now, I'll wait.
We're getting married.
We already know that.
Yeah, but we're getting married with a wedding.
Is it true? I say we have a big gay bachelor party with big gay stripper packages.
I love how Asher is always so down for that.
Oh, Ash is gonna
Simon's
be
awake.
element.
Oh.
Bring Simon to the bachelor party.
So there's still a chance the bullet turned his brain into mush.
Oh God.
Isaac is still in the hospital. A nurse told me he's on dialysis.
So,
I just thought you'd want to know.
like, I don't have enough to worry about.
Annalise, that's so
What?
cold.
The hospital just called. Simon wants to see me.
So he can speak.
All I'm authorized to tell you is that his neurological status has improved. For example, it's a good sign that he asked for you by name.
This is still an active investigation, so do not say anything that could bias Mr. Drake or
I love
distort
how
his
it comes with
memory.
like two people warning
Do
him
you?
before he even gets to
Because
the
if I
door.
sense you feeding him any information that could prompt him, I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice.
Just don't talk about that.
You're a great liar, more than you realize. So just go in there.
If you want to be part of this posse, you've got to be a good liar. Wow. He looks like he's gone through
Look at
hell.
you.
Did I do it?
Did you do what?
Come out to you?
Oh,
He doesn't remember anything about the shooting.
That's his priority.
wonder what he said in response to that.
Salut, maman.
Salut. $100,000.
If you want more, call Dominic. He'll find me. Just don't use your name in case anyone's listening.
Maybe that's Antares' money.
She spent her life trying to fix me. Now she does the same with men. She did it with Dominic. Then Frank.
Did
No.
Laurel and Dominic date?
I think they did for a bit by the sounds of it.
I wanted to protect you.
Or you wanted to protect Antares. Was the FBI after Dad again?
Your father didn't know I saw Christoph.
Wes, you admit it then? You had Dominic kill him?
Of course not.
Wes left a message on Dominic's phone the night he died.
I didn't know.
Stop lying!
I'm not lying.
If only Dominic were here to clear that up. Frank.
No, Frank.
But I would never hurt anyone you loved. Please believe me.
Come on, Laurel. Look at her. She's lying to you. That was such pathetic attempt at deceiving her.
I kind of believed it.
Are you serious? No, I'm not buying it.
You heard AK, best thing we can do right now is self-care.
I don't think she's gonna have a spa day.
Okay, well, don't get jelly if you end up looking like Ollie's daddy in the wedding photos.
I only wrote hi. I'm not gonna send it.
Look,
Why
I
did
was
you
okay
write
keeping my
it?
mouth shut when this was a one and done, but you clearly have feelings for him.
I don't.
Why would you bother messaging him then?
I don't know if I have feelings, but don't worry. I'm not gonna act on
You
them.
already did.
Again.
Because you want to stay with Asher, or because Marcus doesn't live here?
Oh. Would you still be doing it if he was here?
Everything's always so horrible here. And when I was there, when we were doing something good for people,
Well, you inadvertently
I guess
did a
it was
bad
just
thing
nice
for
to have
someone,
who
so...
see me as me.
You need to make a decision. Do you want to be a cheater or a lying cheater? Because the truth's gonna come out.
Oliver, you have to marry Simon.
What?
We give him
What?
his dream husband and a green card in exchange for his silence.
I'm not doing this.
You should go to prison.
Look, I'd rather take the fall than let you go to jail.
He needs to hire me as his lawyer.
He hates you.
He doesn't hate Oliver.
Ooh.
I can't
Oh.
go back in there.
You
Oh,
have
it's
to.
gonna
Sometimes
manipulate
I
this man.
I know, Simon
doesn't know
literally
Nick, let alone
exposed the
trust
most
him.
vulnerable side of him, and now he's
Maybe
going to
I'll get a
manipulate
free
him.
Simon in the
You're back.
Just keep visiting him, I suppose. Get him to warm. Oh, God.
I'm sorry that it took almost losing you to make me realize how I feel, but
You're
No!
doing this all the more.
Stop!
I have to be honest here. I really like you, too, Simon.
Oh, I didn't realise they were doing this part.
No! He's a good actor, I give him that.
I also have to be honest and tell you that I really think you need to hire a lawyer.
The correlation is weird.
He already has a lawyer.
Oh.
Nice.
Tegan!
No!
You got to leave.
You're not gonna win this one. Because your real client is Jorge Castillo, not that poor boy in there. Anything to make sure that
Don't
the
tell me
files he stole
Tegan's
don't
on
get to
the
the
bad
FBI.
side. Is Laurel worth 100k? Yeah.
She's worth more than that.
A great girlfriend who not only brought you a copy of the outline, but Buster's.
Oh, if only he was still alive.
Talk more about what?
Frank.
Oh.
Tell me nothing happened.
Of course nothing happened.
Oh, something happened.
We talked about it. Sorry if I seem out of it.
Been talking to your mum.
I'm probably just hungry.
Oh.
So sad.
I wonder if he would have taken the money if he found out she cheated.
Sort of awkward, isn't it? Like,
They're both hiding something.
yeah. Oh, and she's remembering it, knowing it
You
was
hungry?
weird.
The fridge is empty. I can pick up Buster's.
Oh my god, it literally parallel.
We were together right after he met with her. He could have told me.
Now, to be fair, you never told him about us.
It's like Frank's reading her mind.
No matter what I have to do,
He's very
I'm
confident.
bringing that kid home to you.
I worry
No
about
more
what you
dead
would
people.
do though, Frank.
I know.
You'll kill
I have
every
no-
nurse in the place to get to
I
that
know.
baby.
I have no doubt about it. What? Emergency
Oh,
warning.
Bonnie's brakes.
Engine looks fine.
What about the gas tank?
Check the whole car, Bart. Everything looks fine.
Don't blame Bonnie for being a nervous wreck. I wouldn't touch the thing.
No?
I know, I'd literally get the bus home.
The minute you left her, she called Jorge, and now he's messing with my car.
There's nothing wrong with your car.
Actually, that's a
According to
fair
you.
assumption.
Annalise,
Oh! Please be nice, both of you.
No!
I have a bad feeling.
About?
She's now contemplating all her relationships, is she?
Makes sense.
Oh, he said that.
My
It
mom?
got to him.
Why didn't you tell Wes? Was it because you didn't have actual feelings for Frank? Like,
Their situations are quite similar.
hormones, and you got caught in the moment, and you knew if you told Wes, it would only make everything worse.
It does explain why we'd both sabotage anything good in our lives.
She has a fair
I would
point.
have lost it a long time ago if I didn't have Asher.
Tell him that.
It's a shame you couldn't realise that before.
I know, it took something like this to realise that.
Could be a throuple.
But actually, it's not a bad idea. Okay, I'm totally down for a throuple situation, just not with Simon. I mean, you two getting married. Maybe we should all get married. Me and Michaela, Frank and Laurel, Bonnie and Annalise.
Yeah, whatever it takes. You guys just have to make sure that Michaela doesn't pull a runaway bride on me.
Don't start saying this stuff!
what?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Proud of you.
You in pain?
No. I wanted to die, Annalise.
Oh.
That's why I'm here. I give up.
No.
We're different. You get things thrown at you. You get back up, you choose life.
Let me take responsibility for something for once.
Did you hurt me? Yeah. That's on me. Because I let myself feel things for you that I shouldn't have.
Did he actually have feelings for her
I felt
then?
them too.
Both did.
I pushed it. This is the last time we can see each other, Annalise.
No.
Maybe it's for the best, I don't know. They do tend to be quite toxic around each other, but...
No, but I'm worried he's saying that because he wants to die.
Simon remembers she was at the party that night. He's giving
Oh my gosh.
No!
Asher, we need to go home and talk. I'll explain why once we're there.
Explain what?
Oh no, he
You love me and you want
knows.
to spend the rest of our lives together? Or that you're a horrible human being who made my worst nightmare come true when you boned Marcus Walker.
He put it together on his own.
Because I'm not an idiot. You think it didn't occur to me the moment that I saw you two together? He's the epitome of everything you've ever wanted, but I shoved the thought away. I told myself that I was being small for even thinking that you would cheat on me because you loved me.
Ah!
Those were your words.
I do love you. I just made a mistake.
This wasn't a mistake, Michaela. This was you stabbing me in the heart.
Oh, right in front of Barbara and Connor.
I don't like it when Asher's upset.
I know, it just cuts deeper.
He's the new Wes.
Literally, he's the new puppy.
We have been through hell, baby, okay? It makes us do stupid things that we know that we shouldn't, like running over DAs and picking up guns from crime
We don't have
scenes.
time for this.
It's not the same thing, Michaela.
Simon remembers Laurel was at the party, which means he probably remembers everything else too.
We have to convince Simon not to give a statement.
How are you gonna do that?
Oliver has to go back in.
Oh, Oliver's literally the bait.
I'm her assistant. Even if the guards fall for that, Tegan's gonna be inside the room.
Not if Michaela does her job.
Oh my God.
Just hear me out.
No.
You're scared of Jorge Castillo, I get that, but you're on the wrong side here.
I don't remember everything, but I know Laurel was there. You're all going to jail.
What this case comes down to is your word against ours. And you really think a jury's going to believe the account of one brain trauma victim over 4 healthy minds?
Simon's look.
It's called an S visa, and the government grants them to whistleblowers.
The only way the feds give him whistleblower status is if he gives them the Antares files, which we don't have because we lost the hard drive.
Who has the hard drive?
I know, we still haven't found this.
I don't recall that.
You do, and you're gonna tell me who it was, otherwise you don't get this.
The suitcase full of cash comes in clutch.
I know, bribe anyone.
I warned you, Michaela, to let this go, but you were too dumb. So stop following me. I'll get security to physically throw your ass on the street.
That guy's ready.
Yeah, he's perked up at that.
Cancel it.
You mean reschedule it for tomorrow?
I mean, cancel it for good. I got confused.
Ah.
I didn't see Laurel there that night.
Won't Oliver be on CCTV though, going in there?
You're fired.
Oh no.
You called Dominic many times, including around when he went missing. So if I'm arrested, I'm gonna give this phone to the police and they will find out that you've been working for my father. Tell me who killed Wes.
Is he gonna
We
be on
never
his
know
side?
though.
Probably.
Oh god. No! This is a bad sign.
I know you're trying to protect me. I can't be mad at you for that.
Of course you can.
I don't have the energy to be mad at you anymore,
I
Frank.
know, she's got so much to be mad at him for.
It's been 2 whole seasons. She's driving the car.
Oh god, I'm worried.
Annalise, I know who has the drive.
Who?
It's Denver. He's playing both sides.
Oh Jesus, he saw that.
Oh no, Daddy's on the phone now.
You got the message. I know you did.
I didn't.
I got your phone records.
It's Christoph.
I think Bonnie's gonna get in an accident. I think something big's gonna happen in a second.
We all could be. Call me as soon as you get this.
Wanted to help you.
To
help you.
No, you were helping yourself, Dad, and your stupid bank account.
Yeah, so she is part of Antares. That
No, it's
cab
not
driver looks
waste.
a bit weird.
Just know they might come after her too. And if anything happened to her because of me,
Oh, is this what?
just do whatever you can to keep her safe.
Is this what pushed her to kill Wes?
Whereas you've just signed your own death. Oh, don't tell me you told him.
What is it?
Oh.
He's going to the police.
Yep, they're in cahoots.
No!
You and Dad, you did this together. You killed the one person I love the most in my life. Now my son's gonna grow up without a father. Tell me why I shouldn't kill you right now.
She is a real piece of shit, that
She
woman.
is just as bad. She basically ordered him to order Dominic.
You alone?
Oh
There's been a car accident.
no. No. Oh god.
Jesus. Frank! You checked her car, man! Oh my god.
Body bag?
They have not just killed Bonnie off like that. As if.
No. I don't like to say hopefully because someone has died, but hopefully it's not her and the other driver or whatever. Oh my god.
It might just turn out to be some irrelevant person, but
maybe. Oh, this show always does this, you know. You get like some closure from one plot twist, but then another one comes along.
So is that the reveal then about Wes, that Laurel's mum basically started the ball that rolled into his death?
Laurel's mum has been sketchy since day one. And she's always had her claws in everything. What has surprised me actually is that she's more involved with Jorge and Antares than I thought.
Yes,
I thought she hated the man, but clearly not. She uses him as a hitman, basically. I can't believe it.
Well, for me, it's that she's involved with his business, because I thought they were on really bad terms. They were living completely separate lives, but I guess she gets income from Antares, because I don't think she has any other job or anything.
No, maybe she's like a shareholder or something. Maybe Jorge had made an arrangement with her while she was getting treatment or whatever, that she would be supported by financially, which makes sense. She's okay with him, you know, killing the love of Laurel's life or whatever.
Even if she didn't mean for that to happen, she literally said you have to do something. What else was this dodgy man gonna do?
I know, what else did she think he was gonna do? Obviously it ended up with him dying. Jorge ordered Dominic to kill him.
And Wes actually kind of put himself in the shit because he rang her and told her.
I don't know why Wes said that on the phone. I know he was trying to protect Laurel, obviously. He could have told Laurel about what happened in the first place, that I met with your mum. This is what's going on. Why did he have to talk to her mum about it behind her back?
And I think I must just be confused about the whole thing that went down, because I thought when he was going to be an informant that it was all fake. But does this mean it was real and that's why...
We were under the impression it was fake, weren't we?
Because he went to Annalise's house after, he didn't actually sign it. It just seemed like he was there to find out what information they knew so that he could leave and tell Annalise. But the fact that he's left that message of warning to Laurel's mum makes it sound like he was actually going to do it, and I don't see why he was going to.
Maybe it was just a backup plan sort of thing in case it all does go wrong.
Again, I thought this when we saw that scene the first time, but the cab driver in that scene looks really odd. But for a second, every time he comes on screen, I keep thinking it's Laurel's dad in a wig.
He does look a bit sketch. I don't really look at him much because I'm looking at Wes, but I do not see what you mean. Or maybe because Wes keeps talking about police and stuff, and he's like, oh god, I got a criminal in my car. It's just a really messed up situation, and I'm so sad that he had to die because of it all.
Asher now knows about Michaela cheating, and he figured it out himself, apparently.
I know, this is what we didn't want. Michaela was too late to the place. I blame Connor and Oliver for looking so guilty.
Yeah.
Literally, they don't have time to process emotions in the show. It's one thing after the other. Like, Annalise barged in straight when the argument was going down. Like, they should have, you know, talked it out or whatever. But they can't process it. It just builds up. It just gets bottled.
It's like, repress that. We need to focus. Simon knows Laurel was there. Bing, bang, bomb.
Yet another thing to keep you up at night. I was surprised to see that Tegan was representing him until he fired her.
Yeah, so she actually was working for Antares' side, which surprised me considering how much she did protect Michaela in the start of the investigation. But again, Jorge is a massive man and he was probably breathing down her neck.
At the end of the day, it's about money. You know, it's good for business. It's not really personal. It's a shame that Tegan and Michaela's relationship has sort of crumbled because they were really good together, you know. Hopefully we do see more of Tegan because I do like her character.
Practically no word on the class action scene this episode, and if we don't find out in the finale, I'll be annoyed.
That's just yet another sort of plot hole that they've gone over or just paused for a while, but we've been hung up on this class action for ages and they could at least give us the decency of giving us a result. But it was cute when Annalise went to see Isaac. He said he was proud of her, and I thought that was a really nice sort of thing to say, despite everything that happened between them.
I
But he
feel
still
like
thinks
that
of her.
is the end for Isaac now. I've been saying that for a while.
You
But
keep saying it and he keeps coming back. Stop trying to get rid of him.
but that felt final. And if
It's
that
not.
is the end for him though, that felt so ambiguous because we don't know whether he's gonna live or die because he hasn't decided. And the pamphlet he was reading was whether or not to stop dialysis. I thought that was a good touch because he was like clearly debating whether or not to stop this treatment that is, you know, helping his kidneys. So if that is his last appearance, we'll never know what happens.
No, he's gonna stay. I don't care what you think. It's not the end for Isaac yet. I'm positive.
They
I think
said
he's
this
gonna.
is the last time we can see each other.
Oh, they say all this shit, and then next episode they'll be making out. It's never final.
Plot twist. He's
Yeah.
driving home from the hospital and he crashes into Bonnie.
Can you imagine if it was him, like, or Isaac's secretly a hitman or something, and he ordered an execution of Bonnie? I'm hoping Nate was just covering a different accident or something, but as soon as
And
we
Nate
saw
was so chill as well. He's just like, there's been an accident.
been an accident before I might call you,
Yeah.
you know. I knew when Bonnie was in that car that something was going to happen. I'm questioning Frank right now. Like, how thoroughly did you check this car?
I know. Like, maybe they disconnected his device. Did he check that?
If I was Bonnie, I would literally be isolating in my house. Denver is a scary dude, you know. He's got his fingers in all different pies, as they say. And I would be terrified to even step foot in my workplace, which he is in.
And I feel bad for Simon. Rating?
8.1 out of 10.
Ooh.
Bit of a rogue number, that. It was a good episode. I mean, not my favourite, but I did like the Wes clips, you know, love seeing Wes, even though he is dead and they are only flashbacks. It's something. And that whole showdown with Laurel and her mum was peak to watch, you know, that was long overdue. I enjoyed those.
Ooh. I'm gonna go a fair bit higher than that. I'll go an 8.8 out of 10.
That's a lot higher.
I always enjoy the penultimate episodes and the finale episodes, obviously. It feels like it was an episode where constantly there was something happening. It was always on the move. There was just always new stuff coming out of the woodworks, and you know, there wasn't a filler moment. I always enjoy seeing Wes. We got Wes flashbacks, and we're finally getting the truth about what happened to him, as much as I hate what happened.
Finally, it's been a while.
And I thought there was also some very good acting in this episode from Asher during the scene when he found out that Michaela cheated, and also from Laurel when she was shouting at her mother, like screaming in her face. Thought because they're two actors that we don't see that side of too often, or especially Asher, because he's always the comedic guy.
I think he's shouted twice in this entire show out of anger.
So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching our reaction to season 4 episode 14 of How to Get Away with Murder. If you want to watch our uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for episode 15. Bye.